one look like it's ready to pop. Not my cows, but they're sure enjoying their breakfast this morning. You'll be a little disappointed because they have to move out the way for a little bit. They can come back when we leave. Like my fire pit is bent. One of the cows must have come over here and bent my fire pit. I'm not sure where it's bent at, or is it just completely broken? Well, yeah, it's bent. I have to see if I can bend it back. Not gonna set up a tent today, just the canopy, because we won't be out here all day. Just enough to do some lawn maintenance, put some product in the pond, and kind of edge it up a little bit. We're hosting an event next weekend with some campers, so a few of our RV buddies gonna come out and we're gonna hang out for the weekend. You definitely don't want them walking in tall grass. So a lot of times we're here, we get on one little section and just hang out. Gonna have guests, I'd like them to explore the property a little bit. Roderick is cutting and I am fishing. Well, I'm trying to fish. I have not caught anything. It's kind of hot out here, so they're probably way out. Let me see. They're probably way in the back. So I'm up here at the shallow end and nothing is biting. I did have something jump out of the water on this side, more likely a bass, because they usually hang on the sides, and that's why I usually catch them in the shade, but he didn't bite. I'm just using lures, no live bait or live fish or anything, so they not falling for it today. It's out there working hard and I'm relaxing. It is currently like 90 degrees outside, so it's pretty warm. We won't be out here that long today, so we just got a simple setup for us to just do what we need to do, grab some lunch, and then take off. We're hosting an event, like I said earlier, next weekend, so want to make sure it's nice and ready for our campers. So yeah, get some better scissors. These scissors are for my beach bag. I didn't think these would be difficult to open, or I would have grabbed some kitchen scissors. The scissors don't fit. So I'll use the knife to get these open. But yeah, I didn't think those little bags were going to be that difficult. But it's okay. We're getting it done. I didn't pack a lot of stuff because we wasn't going to be here that long. Just a few hours just to get the job done. I have another function this evening, so but still have to eat, right? Get that in the trash bin. And this is smoking more than I wanted to smoke. Oh, the fire's burning off of that. That's fine. This won't hurt anything. Fire. So it took me a minute to get that going. little uneven, so that's gonna burn over there. You hear that beeping noise, that's a rodent protector. It just beeps around to steer away any critters, usually the slithery kind. So when I'm out here, I don't have to, I'm on guard, but I don't have to be as on guard. Cooking the fish in olive oil. Kind of breaking up on me. I don't think my grease was hot enough. That's what happens if your grease is not hot enough, but I was rushing it. Get frustrated trying to get the darn thing started. But yeah, when I'm doing the simple tilapia, I don't use any flour or anything. Just seasoning. added a little broccoli to my pan so that can cook up a little bit on the side. One thing about these cast irons, they will stay really hot. So add a little butter, salt and pepper to that broccoli. My water over here is beginning to boil, and then I'm going to add the rice. So everything is pretty much done. I'm gonna wave him over here so he can eat while it's nice and hot. Got my rice ready over here. So we're going to go ahead and eat this up. I'm going to put this on some plates. Call him over here to eat. Can you well, I was going to say something. He just turned it on in the middle of my statement. What I was about to ask you, can you check this fire pit and see if it can be salvaged? I think one of the cows must have leaned on it or something. Let's leave it out. I'm going to throw a couple more lines before we leave. We forgot to bring the new one out. I didn't think about it until we got here, but we're going to put that one on the hill, right? My hero. I'll fix them better. Too hot for a fire though. I doubt if I catch anything. These fish are probably at the other end of the pond in the deep part. At the very far back of the pond, let me switch this. It's like 15 to 20 feet in some spots. So when it's hot outside, that's where they are. So I will have to go on the hill behind the on the hill back there behind the this section and fish if I really wanted to catch something. But I'm not in that big of a mood. I just casting the line just in case something wanted to bite. But we will definitely be back out here next weekend to host our very own little small glamp out. I'm excited. We haven't done it before, so hopefully it turns out nice and what everybody expected it to be. Everybody that we did invite, no, there's no water hookup, there's no electricity. This is strictly raw boondocking in our RVs. So we will have good shelter, but no water, electricity except what you bring. So everybody needs their propane, they need their wood for a fire. I will bring some of that. Well, you can see I got plenty of wood out here. We're going to be out Friday and Saturday. I think we're going to have a great time. We'll have a great time. Do a little fishing. They want to go to the river, we can go down to the river. There's a river not far. If they want to do some kayaking, they can actually paddleboard out here. I don't know if my fish will bite them, but I do know there are some snapping turtles in that water. We've caught a few. I do not like turtles, so when we catch them, we get rid of them. So, but I'm gonna start cleaning up here, throw a few lines out. I may video some of that, and I have no idea where he went. Oh, when he gets in his modes, he just goes. Now he's weak eating the ditch. That is the little water ditch that runs down. So when it rains, the drain off runs down, and that's what fills our pond. So it's self-filling. So rain always helps us. Too much rain overflows my pond because we have a runoff in the back. So it's a place in the back left, and it runs off behind the pond into another little ditch area when it gets too full. So looking at it now, it's about, I'm gonna say 1 to 1.5 feet low. So it's lower than it was last time we were here. I know this section had water in it. It still has a little water in it, but it's drying up. So I am gonna throw some mosquito packets out here so we don't have too many mosquito nests. I don't like to do too many because you know the fish do eat the mosquitoes as well, or some of them do. So, I'm just gonna throw the mosquito packets out for the pond. And do you think we need to put the blue dye in, or it's fine? I know it is pretty green. I don't think we need any more. Just the mosquito stuff, I think. I don't think we need to throw any blue dye out. And we haven't had a lot of rain. Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw that out on this side, the algae. Let me get a picture of that. So that's the algae fix. And then let me see the mosquito packets. So this is what we put out for the mosquitoes. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. It's just products that I use. Definitely want to throw that in. But if you want to sponsor, hey, hit me up. I definitely wouldn't turn it down. Because we use a lot of product in this pond. I do like a nice, healthy pond. Probably the middle of September we will restock. So we order, and I will definitely film that since I didn't before. We order, it's a packet. They have bluegill. They have some, I think it's channel catfish, and some bass. And then it has the little feeders in there. So we will probably be putting that in the fall. You should, we were told that as far as when you're stocking your pond, to do it in the fall or early spring. So that's what we will be doing. We have pretty big bass out here, so I am actually thinking we're bass heavy. So I don't know, we may hold off on the bass, but we'll see how next weekend goes, what everybody's catching. So we'll see what's biting on the lines and go from there as far as what we need to put inside the pond. So Roderick is throwing out the mosquito packets, and you know, I can't say 100% that they work, but we don't have mosquito problems out here since I started using this. So I'm gonna say, you know, for us, they work. Let me put it that way. You know, some people may not think they work, but we use them. And you just throw them out there in the water and they dissolve. I don't know if you can see that little thing right there, but yeah, it'll dissolve. This water is looking really nasty right here, so he just put some algae fix in it, so hopefully that'll help clear some of it up. But you know, when it's hot and then you have cows walking in here, it doesn't help at all.